Welcome mga ka-neighborhood. I hope everyone is feeling great today. And to all our friends in the Philippines and here in Malaysia, alright, please continue to like and subscribe to our channel, myph.tv, and click on the notification bell for our latest videos every week. Okay, so in today's episode of myph.tv, part of our living here in Malaysia is to communicate to our local friends. And in short, we need to learn how to speak their language. And it's called actually Bahasa Malay. And that's the Malaysia's national language. And just like in the Philippines, we have our Tagalog, right? I was told that there were lots of Tagalog words which are similar in Malaysia. And to my surprise, there are really lots of common words. Let's try and check this out. I made some research and words like police. Sa Pilipinas, we call it police. Here in Malaysia, we call it police as well. Right. Now, what else? In the Philippines, we call cable. You know what's the cable? Electric cable, right? In the Philippines, we call it cable. But here in Malaysia, they call it also cable. It sounds similar, but you know, I think it's like yung L and E was interchanged, right? Cable, but it's cable or cable, right? Now, what else? Interesting. We have piano, right? In the Philippines, we call piano, right? So here in Malaysia, it's called piano as well, right? And also kambing. Kambing is Tagalog word. They call it as well kambing. Bangko, right? Bangko, it's the same bangku here in Malaysia. And we have Republika here in Malaysia, Republic. And to my surprise, the word kidlat, alright, or thunder, which I always experience every day in the afternoon because the weather is not good. Yung kidlat na salita, call it kilat, right? And we have here also cancer. Well, cancer, yung sakit na cancer, they call it cancer, right? Almost similar to English anyway, right? Manga, they call it manga as well. What else? Dramatiko, tawag natin dramatiko, sa kanila dramatic, right? Section, alright, normally it's section, it's still section, it's a different spelling, right? Ano pa ba? Commander, sa Pilipinas, it's commander to them. It's like, they use it, but in a different spelling. Ito pa, mga ka-neighborhood. In the Philippines, we speak this word, tulong, right? Or help. In Malaysia, they use tolong. Tolong, but it sounds like, right? And yung ating Tagalog na month, like buwan, they call it bulan in Malaysia. At ito pa, syempre, we want to write, right? So writing or sulat in Tagalog. But in Malaysia, they call it surat. Surat. The color, puti, or the white color, puti, right? In the Philippines. Here in Malaysia, they call it puti as well. At eto pa, kapag bumibili ka at yung sukli mo is kulang, alright, or not enough, kulang, the word kulang. In Malaysia, it's called kurang, right? So, very, very close to kulang and then kurang. Okay, take note. Langit, this one, langit, right? In Filipino, in Tagalog, langit. In Malay, in Bahasa Malay, it's langit. So today, ka-neighborhood, I challenge myself to speak Malay and let's see if I can do it, right? So I invited my friend Saddam, alright? He's a pure Malay in a conversation talking about meeting a common friend. Let's watch this.
Hello Jun, awak sedang buat apa?
Tidak kada apa-apa. Secuma senang berehad. Ada apa?
Siapa nama kawan yang bersama awak malam tadi?
Yang mana?
Yang berbaju merah di majlis Maria malam tadi.
Oh, nama Jasara. Jarakan sekala saya.
Oh begitu, saya bertembung dengannya di Pondok Bas. Dia bersama kawan saya dari sekolah menengah. Saya rasa awak pasti mengenalinya.
If you ask me, ka-neighborhood, how do I feel speaking Malay during our conversation with Saddam? All I can say, it's very challenging. I think I need to really give time to learn the language, on how to read it, the words, the Malay words, and also how to say it. And if they probably speak fast, I won't be able to follow and I'll be lost in the dark. So that's how challenging it is. Speaking Malay can be challenging to me. Let's hear to one of my dearest friend. Neighborhood Hannah is here to join us, and let's ask her if she feels the same way. So by the way, Hannah lives in Malaysia for quite a number of years. So let's watch her.
Hi everyone. So I've been here in Malaysia for 7 years. I've moved with my husband and we now have 2 kids. I've learned to adapt to their culture and honestly it's not that difficult. I've also learned how to speak in Bahasa.
Oh, that's interesting, Hannah. Can you share to us what are those first words that you learn speaking here in Malaysia?
Thing that I've learned actually is counting from 1 to 10 in Bahasa because that's the basic that I needed to learn whenever I go to the market. So that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's your basic 1 to 10. And I've also learned some of the basic sentences like apa you nama, that is a little bit of slang of what's your name. And of course, ordering in makan places or our restaurants here. So if you go to an Indian shop, you call ane, 2 roti canai, tamaw sambal, tetare swam. So that would be in Tagalog, kuya, 2 roti canai, ayoko ng sambal, and maligamgam na tetare. Tetere is a tea with milk. So yeah, that would be all. Thank you.
Thank you, Hannah, for sharing those experiences of yours. I hope I can do the same while I'm here in Malaysia. And that's about it, mga ka-neighborhood. I hope we have learned something today. Number 1, similar words in Malay and Tagalog. And number 2, speaking Malay, requires more practice. And for me, it's very, very challenging yet interesting. And number 3, we learn from experience, just like, Hannah shared to us. So if you want to learn more how to speak Malay, in this channel, please comment down below. Once again, mga ka-neighborhood, please don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. This is June, and you are watching myph.tv.